Hello and welcome. I am the Scraptastic crocheter and my name is Amanda, and today I want to show you a little bit about what I've been up to recently. So what you see here is an ongoing project. It's a virus shawl, and if you have been here before, you've seen the cakes that I received, and you might have also seen this one. You will also probably remember that it is gonna fade back to red. 3.5mm crochet hook, and this is a Hobbii Sultan Nation's cake in colorway Denmark. Not available on their website, but I did get it in a lucky cake bag. So this is how far I have managed to get. You see they come with the easy start tab there. I just haven't removed it yet, and it's slowly faded over to white, and it will slowly fade back to red. Gorgeous transitions. So some of you might know that I was already working on this, and then I got an order, so I put this to the side. At that point I don't know, I think I did that far or something, but I did finish the ordered item, and that's what I'm going to show you next. But I did have a little bit of time to pick this back up before I had time to sit down here to record. But this virus shawl is what I'm going to be continuing working on, at least today or later tonight. We'll see what I will be doing after that. Let's see, put that to the side here. And oh, this it's done. It is done. This is a baby blanket, and here's the middle, and you'll see that it is a square here, so every side looks the same. But this is a Sultan Pastello in the colorway Grape, and I used 2 cakes, but I've been color controlling, so when it was time for the colors to shift, I switched between the cakes so that I got one big gradient effect instead of, well, you know, working with 2 cakes, one from the inside from dark to light, and then maybe the next one light to dark, or the other way around. You know, if you start on the outside, you can work it so you start with light center and go to the darker on the outside and then go back to light. But this is what I did. I did one big gradient, and I'll move it a little bit so you can see the center here. Gorgeous center. And this is a easy type of repeater pattern, and the repetition is about like this, and then you just do it again and again and again. So here I did 1, 2, 3, and 4 repetitions, and then I did the crab stitch border. So I do have to admit that I did an oopsie. In the beginning here, when I was doing the first, well, transitions in colors, I did miss out on one color change, and instead of frogging everything I'd done, I just took that part out of one of the cakes. So I do have one color transition here rolled up in a ball. It is 3 strands of dark and 1 strand of the light here in the beginning where it's starting to fade over. And I do have the last outer edge of the cake, because I was pretty sure that I could not do any more repeats, and I didn't want to mess anything up running out of yarn, so I'd rather just finish it off nicely. And I do have one more cake, so I can easily add these into whatever project I'm doing with this, probably a shawl or so, and that will be just a little bit bigger than it would normally be. Or I'd do something else with this, because I do have some leftover yarns from other shawls I've done, so I have other things I probably could do with this also. But in this case I do have a third cake, and this is what they look like when you get them. So I could just add it towards this project. So moving that to the side. So this is what I've been doing, and I really loved it. This is really nice drapey baby blanket. 3.5mm crochet hook, as I always use. Some of my own hair in here apparently. So it's going to be really lovely to deliver this, and this is going to be delivered together. So this is for baby, and this is for the mother. You might have seen this also before. It's a big shawl going from teal to blue to black. So it's really, I'd say, a really nice combination color-wise. They will look really pretty together. So this is going to be fun. I'm gonna wrap them up nicely and see to that in the next day or so. So I'm gonna put that to the side, because then I have one thing left I want to talk to you about. And this is also a Sultan Pastello cake. This is something a friend of mine ordered from Hobbii. She ordered this cake, and I think she received it in a mystery bag. I'm not sure if because this doesn't have a label, so it could be a mystery bag. But when she received this one, something happened to it. You see this? So maybe it got snagged in the warehouse or something. There was no damage to the outer package, the shipping package. So this could be manufacturing issue, or something. And Hobbii was really nice to her, and they replaced her cake, so she received a new cake. And she gifted this to me because she knows that I can deal with this. I don't think it's too much of an issue. Hopefully it's just maybe a little bit that isn't even used in a project. I did get a little bit left over with this blanket, so I might not even get to this, but I will definitely do something with it, because she got a new one. Hobbii was really sweet, and she was just sitting looking at it frustrated and saying that it just made her sad. She doubts her own skill levels in how to handle this, and as a new crocheter, you might be intimidated about something like this. It's not like, this is just the outer edge. You could most likely do something with the rest of the cake, and when you get to this, switch to another cake, or if you don't want to deal with the hassle, or maybe put it to the side, and one day you'll feel like you're brave enough to tackle it. I'm just really happy because I've been eyeing this color for quite some time, and it's really lovely, and I'm happy I'm able to actually show you this color. I'm gonna do a little bit of a quick, see if I can find the name of the cake or number, because I know this is a Pastello and it's in the color they call Gooseberry. So this is 01 in the Pastello Sultan, and yeah, they're really bright colors in this. Yeah, her misfortune made me happy. I'm not the kind of person to be happy about other people's misfortune, but she ended up happy with the replacement from Hobbii, and I got very, very happy as this was gifted to me instead. So it's a win-win for everyone. It's really, really like interesting to see. I have a couple of these Pastello cakes now. I'm just gonna show you. I have this one here also. It's really nice to see that none of them are actually white on the outside. This is the Grape with the aqua teal center, and it is really, really light blue. And this apricot type of color, I think it's Physalis. Yeah, Physalis. It's peachy apricot, you know, light orange on the outside. And this gooseberry, like, it does look almost white compared to the other ones, but it is yellowish, so it's not white. I do have Denmark here to show you. And do a side by side with Denmark. Maybe it doesn't pick up, but this is white, and this is slightly more yellow. Does it even? But this one is probably most white of all of them. I haven't seen all of the Pastello cakes like in real life. I think that the mulberry one is also very close to being white on the outside, and the rest of them are more like this. So you really see that it's definitely not white, or like a lighter color of whatever color the center is. So I think this one and probably the mulberry is closest to a white outer color. So yeah, I am going to continue working with my virus. It's invading my space. I have a virus on my desk, and I will be wrapping these up nicely. And next project I have in mind, I'm not sure. I have been eyeing another shawl pattern that recently was released. I think that might be an option. Question is what yarn to use for it. I have a couple of shawl patterns in mind that I want to do, but from somewhere a new shawl pattern was just, you know, it appeared in my life, and it looks simple and elegant, so I think I have to try it. It's just a question of what yarn to use with it, and I do have more baby blankets to plan out to figure out what to do. I want to make a shawl with skulls, most likely with this one. I think this will be a really nice skull shawl. This is Sultan Shadow in black to gray, so I think this will be ghoulish enough. It's Halloween soon, so maybe I should do a couple. We'll see. I have plenty of yarns to play around with, and I'm still tempted to buy more yarn. Oh yeah, that's just, don't we all just love yarn? Is that not why you're here? To just enjoy some yarn with other yarny people? But yeah, this is I shouldn't say like, you know, I did this blanket in a little bit more than a week. I started last Sunday, and today is Monday, and today I finished it. I saw like I tucked away all the ends from all the color changes and everything. I fixed the last stuff today, or more or less I did the border and then I did the sewing today because I was contemplating what to do about border. So the only thing I've actually done physically crocheting is this crab stitch border today, and playing with the needle, which is not something I enjoy very much, but it is very satisfying now when it is all finished. But it took a week to finish it, and I've had days at the beach, I've had company here, so I have not been like actively crocheting all day. And I do know I can be very fast, especially on certain stitch rows. Some of these rows are very time consuming, or more than others. There's popcorns and there's more intricate stuff. Clusters with 3 double crochets together take a little longer time, and these fan or shells, they can be pretty fast. But you know, there's back post rows, and then there's back loop rows. They're pretty fast, single crochet back loop, but half double crochet back post, they take a long time. So I'm just very, very proud of myself that I can manage a baby blanket in a week, if I just take the time to do it. And if I set that as a, you know, if I get an order, I know about what amount of time it will take me. It's easier for, like, you know, pricing and such. So that is good. But yeah, if you have enjoyed me rambling about yarn and crocheting, then please check out some of my other videos. If you have anything to, like, let me know about any of this, what you think of the yarns, the colors, or, you know, the blanket. I don't know if I mentioned, this is the Doodad by Hooked on Sunshine. I will link the pattern down in the description below. The pattern on this shawl is just, I found a diagram on Pinterest, so I'm not really able to link you to that. And the virus is just a virus. You can Google or YouTube for virus shawl pattern and you'll find it. So I don't think that's going to be too much of a difficulty. But yeah, I'll leave links to whatever I can leave links to. If you want to see what I have more in my stash, yarn wise, with these cakes and whatever I got with them, there is a video when I opened mystery bags, 6 mystery bags with 4 cakes in each, so a total of 24 of these gorgeous cakes. And what you see here worked up is half a cake, 2 cakes, and 1 cake, so almost 4 cakes worked up in not very long of a time. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you have not already done that, and I hope to see you back here again soon. My goal is to put up a video at least once a week, and so far, right now, since I put that goal on myself, I have been sticking to it. I do have plans for plenty more. It's just that I need to find time to actually, you know, put the video, well, sit down and record. Crochet I can do with, you know, chaos around me, kids running around and screaming and stuff, but I don't think that anyone would appreciate if I had that background noise as I'm recording, so that gives me fewer opportunities to actually, you know, record. But I do have plenty more time crocheting, so I do have a lot to show usually when I sit down. So thank you very, very much for today, and have a great rest of your day. So thank you, and bye bye.